How y'all doing? Thanks for being here. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, remove. There we go. Thank y'all for being here. Okay, yeah, we got everything. Oh, child. Last video for the night, hopefully, unless we have some breaking news, child. Y'all know how it is. I'll be trying to stay on top of everything so y'all can be in the know. But hi, hello. Thanks for being here. Yes, let's jump on in, honey. I'm trying not to hold you guys too long, okay? Let's jump on in. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. We got a few things to get into, child. Some good tea too. I got some real good tea. So I hope you guys are ready. So let's get to y'all know Kenya Moore by now. Everybody's been talking about it. I've already done a video. I got an update on it. Y'all know by now that Kenya Moore has been evicted from her hair care spa. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys some videos. We're gonna get into what happened, what had happened. Okay, let's kind of get everybody up on what's going on. Y'all know she had to go to court several times. She was asking for a payment plan to be on. They gave her a payment plan, trying to work with her in court. She still refused to pay. So the landlord asked for a writ of execution and for his property to be handed back over to him. And apparently that's happened. So you guys see here on my screen, Kenya Moore and the writ of execution in her hair care spa dispute. It says that Kenya Moore's current legal situation involves a civil court judgment and an eviction threat from her hair care spa landlord, not a criminal arrest. It says that on October 2025, her landlord, Northland Chamberlain LLC, sued Moore Vision Media over unpaid rent and utilities, claiming that the salon stopped paying in December of 2024. Now, a Georgia judge sided with the landlord and ordered Moore's company to pay $87,976 in 2 installment payments of $43,988 by February 2026. And another for the amount of $43,988 by late March. Now, the first payment in February of 2026, we talked about it. I covered it. She failed to pay that. She didn't pay anything. So they said, okay, so we're working with you. You asked for this payment plan and what's going on, right? Plus, she was ordered to pay $5,500 per month in ongoing rent until vacating the property. She has failed to do that as well. So Kenya was saying that she withheld rent because she spent this huge amount of money on renovations that no one told her to do. She did it on her own, and she said that the landlord was supposed to reimburse her, which he said that was never the agreement. Right. So the landlord also claims that Moore missed the first payment deadline, prompting a request for sole possession of the property. This eviction request is still pending, as we know is not anymore because she has now been thrown out as of today. Moore denies the allegation, saying that she withheld rent because the landlord failed to reimburse her for $79,000 to $80,000 in tenant improvement allowance that she invested in building out the salon. She has countersued for nearly $80,000 in that amount, which she lost. Now, writ of execution is a court order that compels someone to pay a judgment or perform a legal obligation. In this case, the writ would likely be issued to enforce the $87,976 payment order and the ongoing rent obligation. If Moore fails to comply, the landlord could seek possession of the property through the writ process, which he's now done as of today. She ain't pay shit, right? You can't stay somewhere for free, girl. So they said no criminal charges. The case is civil, so it's not criminal. 2 payment deadlines for the judgment amount. Ongoing rent until vacating. Eviction pending if payments are missed. Obviously, they were. She was evicted today. Moore's defense is that the landlord owes her for unpaid costs, at which they denied that as well. What do you guys feel about that? Okay, so that's the update. Let's go ahead and get into. All right, we already saw the writ of execution. Now, Michelle ATL, who obviously lives in Atlanta, drove down there. She said she was in her bed, baby. She got out of her bed. I knew she was going to get in on this. I just knew. And something in me told me that she was going to take her ass down there. Or she was going to have something to do with this. Because y'all know she don't like Kenya at all, okay? Hold on. Y'all know Michelle ATL do not like Kenya. So anything she can find out, child. She said she got out of her bed and went down there to Kenya Moore. Well, Kenya Moore's hair care spot, honey, to get the tea. And baby, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Kenya shit still sitting out there, honey. Shout out to Michelle ATLN. So she says breaking is given locked out. All right. She says she pulled up and whoa, honey, Kenya Moore's hair care spot situation just took a turn. The belongings are on the curb, doors closed. And yes, she says she got the footage. We're gonna take a look at it. Shout out to Michelle. Let's go.
Officially evicted. Look at this. What the hell is going on? What the hell is this? OMG. It is a wrap. Y'all, I have got out of my bed.
Shout out to Michelle getting that footage, girl. I just want to burn my good gas. I'm in Atlanta. I could have went there too. I mean, that's probably about a little 30-minute. I ain't doing it. Fuck it. I'll come to the end and get my shit. I'm not driving my good gas. I just filled my car up today too. Fuck that. It's not that serious. All right. Internet child, come on here. I ain't burnt 1 ounce of gas. Gas too high thanks to y'all damn president. And I drive an SUV, so bitch, I ain't want no cars. Okay. But let's get into somebody who did want to drive out their good gas, honey. None other than Britt Edie. Yeah. Britt was like, girl, listen, I'll burn out some gas for some self-gratification because a bitch came out here and tried to embarrass me on TV. So yeah, I'm gonna come through and pull up, honey, and show my face in the place. And okay, she fell away. So Britt says never win when you play dirty. So Britt, y'all know what's saying that Kenya Moore, honey, messed with her. Kenya ass got thrown up off the show for violating the code of conduct for Bravo behind the whole Britt Edie situation. But Britt Edie reacted and she pulled up to the removal of Kenya Moore's stuff out here on the damn curb, honey. Let's take a look at that. Shout out to Bravo Shade Room.
Laughing about it. Only lack.
No music though, honey. You can Britt. That's a nice one too. Ooh, I love your car, girl. I love it. The Maybach, honey. She's in the Maybach. I ain't mad at it. Okay. Come on through Maybach. Look at all that shit out there, Kenya. That is, ooh, child. People just picking through your shit too. Y'all know anything you throw on the curb? I said it before, honey. It's anybody just come get it. Looks like somebody loaded up a bunch of stuff on a truck here. Kenya is said to be in Dubai. She is out of the country right now while all of this is going on. I know she's freaking out like, oh my God, all my shit is outside. But girl, most people get evicted. I'm sure you know way ahead of time. So you should have gotten somebody to come there and get all your stuff. But you decide to go out of the country and be turning up and now your shit gone. So people just picking through what they want. Nice stuff, nice brand. Some of this stuff was brand new out here. Some of this equipment and stuff she's never even used, still in boxes and stuff. They just threw that shit out. They don't care. And people are just picking through what they want and keeping it moving. So, girl, you're going to take a loss. But what y'all think? What is that? Let's see. Not the laughing. As you guys can see, that's all her stuff. We covered that earlier. All right. Equipment from Kenya Moore's hair care spa is being removed from the rental property. That's equipment, furniture, cabinets, counter, all this type of stuff. Anything that you would need for a hair care spa. If you're trying to start a spa, you need some free shit. I mean, not that I want to tell you to go get her shit, but it's free. I mean, it's sitting outside, right? Oh, girl. That's our sky view. It's a lot of stuff, too. A lot of stuff. They said people have been pulling up left and right, girl, out here. Girl. See that person over there with their truck? They just putting look. He like, yeah, might as well, child. Might as well. He got his truck backed up. He just putting shit on the truck. That's a nice hair dryer. You can sell all that shit or start him something, child. They just picking through it. Okay, but so sad, child. So sad. Now, Kenya has responded. Okay, Kenya has responded. Let's see what she has to say. Kenya has responded, honey, since all of this. Y'all know Kenya gonna always gaslight the hell out of everybody. Anytime she get caught, she said the same shit whenever we found out that she was in court for this whole eviction stuff and her not paying her rent. Oh, I'm not behind in my rent. She did that whole live. I'm not behind in my rent. People don't know what they're talking about. Whole time is a whole writ of execution on your ass. It's a whole payment plan that you requested. And she just lied about it. Kenya just lies. I think she's embarrassed and she's trying to save face because she feels like I'm Kenya Moore, twirl. Well, girl, you should have twirled your ass down there and paid in payments and you wouldn't be out on, Front Street like this. Girl, this is like Skid Row in front of your damn spa out there. But let's get into what she had to say. According to the Bravo Shade Room, And it says in its entirety, Kenya Moore Hair Care Spa responded by saying, I have spent the last several weeks moving out of my salon, I can't tell, as a result of my ongoing legal battle with the landlord who has failed to reimburse me nearly 80K of improvement funds I am rightfully owed. The judge said no, but go off. So my only recourse was to withhold rent and file a countersuit. I already have my outfit laid out for court, child. But you supposed to go to court. You didn't even go to court when it was time for you to go. You sent your attorney, so you don't want to go to court. You were in Dubai partying it up like it's 1999. Shout out to Prince, right? If you wanted to go to court, you would have gone when you were requesting a payment plan and still didn't follow the payment plan. So now you got your clothes laid out for a place you never wanted to go. I'm sorry, y'all. She is such a gaslighter. Then she goes on to say to all the amazing women and men who came in and twirled out in style, thank you from the bottom of my heart. From the one time it was open, child. Okay. So she said, this salon chapter is closing. Trust me, it's not the end, girl. It's the end. Your shit is outside. It's just the beginning of a new era. Stay tuned for what's next. Hashtag moving, hashtag elevating, hashtag entrepreneurship, hashtag love, hashtag next era. I'm hearing that there was some money that Mark Daly, which is now her ex-husband, gave her for like a college fund for their daughter, is the money that she used for this hair care spa. So let me find out you use your daughter's allegedly used your daughter's college fund money that Mark Daly had to cough up through the court order, and up and wasted this damn money on this hair care spa that just went kaput and all your shit is thrown out. So that's just like, hello, right? That's what the word is. All right. And the person that sent the shit to me, I don't want to reveal who they are, but this person is alleged to know Kenya and said that it was some money that Kenya received from Mark Daly to open that spa, received from Mark Daly for their daughter that she shares with him. They're supposed to go, I think, to like a college fund or something that she used towards opening this spa. And girl, I think that was a bad investment because you were renting. I would not invest that much money into renting unless I'm paying rent to own. If it's understood that I'm renting to own, which that's not the case in this situation, you spent $80,000 or so to renovate a property that's not yours, and then you withhold the rent because you want the landlord to give you the improvement money back that you put into this place that he didn't ask you to do. That's something you wanted to do to make the place look the way you wanted it to while you're renting from him. But then you decide, I'm not going to pay my rent. You just can't do that. I mean, you can't do that. If you're renting an apartment or a house from someone and the landlord don't come and fix something, if you withhold the rent, he can throw you out. I mean, that's just how it goes. You got to pay to stay, baby. But what do y'all think? Again, we've already seen that. Unfortunate. But yeah, it is what it is, child. You got to pay to stay. Let's get into this Jermaine Jackson news. This comes at a bad time when Michael Jackson's movie is out. It's thriving. It's doing well. Jermaine Jackson's son, Jafar Jackson, actually played Michael Jackson in the movie. So, of course, Jermaine is getting some shine, which he always does. Anything related to Michael Jackson, honey, he wants to be there and get his shine. All right. They said he had his wife, his little young 27-year-old wife. Y'all know Jermaine is in his 70s, dressed up like her ass was a porcelain doll at the premiere of Michael Jackson's movie in order to take the attention off of Jafar and everyone else that played in the movie so that he and his wife could take the attention. It's no coinky dink because when Michael Jackson was here, Jermaine, I feel, was jealous of Michael. So what better way to do that than to come dressed like the Peanut Man or the Planters Peanut Man at the damn premiere with your wife like a damn porcelain doll and your badass son running around dancing off beat. Okay, when his badass, you done told him 3, 4, 5 times to stand his ass over here and he back over there trying to moonwalk when you done told his ass not to do it. But anywho, let's get into this. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Jermaine Jackson could owe millions in a RAPE lawsuit after allegedly failing to respond. See you down there dressed up with your tuxedo on, overdressed as hell at the premiere, and your ass should have been down there answering that lawsuit. Let's get into it. Yeah, he dressed like the Planters Peanut Man down there at the damn premiere, looking crazy with a damn tuxedo. I said, you the only motherfucker here dressed like you going to the prom. It's a premiere. Okay, now I know both of them start with a P, but nigga, it's a premiere. All right. So let's get into it. According to the Jasmine brand, Jermaine Jackson is facing serious legal trouble that could cost him millions. Now, according to TMZ, the Jackson 5 member could be hit with a default judgment of up to $6.5 million after allegedly failing to respond to a grape lawsuit filed against him. Now, the lawsuit stems from allegations tied to an incident dating back to 1988. Are we really going back that far? Are you related to Bill Cosby? Because damn, said that when a woman claims Jackson sexually assaulted her on in her home. Let me find out you going to people's house doing that. Now, I said that the case was originally filed under California's look back law, which allows older sexual assault claims to be brought forward. Wow. Now, because Jackson allegedly did not file a response within the required time frame, the court could move forward without his defense, opening the door for a default judgment in the plaintiff's favor. That's a high price to pay. My God. See, messing with these Beckys, honey. Now, I said that a default judgment doesn't mean that the claims were proven in court, but it does mean that the case can be decided without the defendants actively participating, often leading to significant financial penalties. Now, as of now, it's unclear whether Jackson plans to challenge the case moving forward or attempt to have the default set aside. No public response from him has been reported as of yet, because he down there to the premiere child with that damn tight ass tuxedo on. He ain't thinking about this shit now. He's trying to outshine Michael. Okay, that's what his mind is on. Now, if the judgment is finalized, financial consequences could be substantial, adding another high-profile legal battle to the long-running allegations tied to the Jackson family legacy. All right. They're saying, do you think cases like this should move forward decades later, or does this time gap make it harder to prove? I always say this, and I always want to be very fair when I say this, and I don't want to be insensitive or anything like that. But yes, it is a long time, but you also have to remember when a person, a great victim, we said that way for YouTube's sake, anytime someone is violated in that way, their innocence is taken away. Sometimes it takes a lot of time to process. And I know people like 30, 40 years. I mean, you just never know, especially if it's a high profile person, embarrassment. You never know why a person doesn't want to come forward, especially with a person like Jermaine Jackson. Automatically, your case is going to be public, right? It's not something that you can say, oh, I don't want this to go and be on TV or in the news. It's definitely going to be in the news because of the person that violated you, allegedly, right? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying, whoever this person is that is alleged that I'm pretty sure it's someone of, one of these. I'm pretty sure it's one of them, because he don't like these. He don't like these. He likes these. So yeah, yeah, she's going to probably dig all up through your damn pocket, and your pocket's going to be like rabbit ears in this case. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure he does have high profile lawyers that he's probably going to stick on this case and have them do what needs to be done. He is a Jackson, so he has access to the greatest lawyers out here. So we'll see what happens in this, Jermaine. If you got to pay the $6.5 million, if so, that's going to cut back on your those 3 bottles of gel that you use every day to stick that shit back, and that Beijing that you spray upon your head. All right, so you're gonna be cut back on that gel for a little bit, but hey, you live, fight another day. All right, you live to moonwalk another day. Let's move along. All right, Chrisean Rock, honey. Chrisean Rock is fighting tomorrow. Let's get into her, honey. She was crying because she couldn't have no damn spaghetti and peanut butter and jelly because she's on a strict diet out here. But she has gotten down to her required weight, which was, I think, 156. I think I saw. Let's go ahead and get into her and her opponent, which is Zenith Zion is who she will be fighting tomorrow. For those of you that want to watch it, it's going to be on pay-per-view. It's $29.99 is the price if you guys want to do that. Or if you are in the Philadelphia area, it will be at the Harrah's Philadelphia Casino, okay? Where you just go in and watch it if that's what you choose to do. I think they're only doing 3 rounds because this is not a heavyweight bout. It's, just like a little celebrity boxing situation. But she has trained very hard, so I'm very proud of her in that regard. And, she likes to fight, so this is right up her alley. Her stage name in this fight is called Chrisean Holy Hands, honey, Rock. So that's who they will announce when she comes out to Holy Hands, child. Oh, my God. And then, of course, her opponent, which is Zenith Zion. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right. Again, tomorrow is the fight. And it will start at 7:30. I think I'm gonna watch it on Fire Stick. I think my husband said that he can get it on Fire Stick, so I'm gonna watch and see what kind of hand she got tomorrow. We know she can fight, but her opponent is a great fighter as well. So she does like a little kickboxing situation. So I don't want your sonic rings to be all over the ring like oh boy over there. But we'll see. Like what's the girl from Grown Up Hip Hop? What's the girl? Salt and Pepper's daughter. Y'all know she got knocked the fuck out like the first ring, child. Okay. I hope that ain't the case tomorrow for you, Chrisean. All right. Holy hands. I hope them hands be good and holy tomorrow. You better put some good oil on them hands. But let's get into Chrisean and her opponent.
All right, we're gonna get it on tomorrow.
He lost a lot of weight. Oh my God. What y'all doing? Uh-oh. Right now. Pop that now.
Go.
He's ready to go. So he's like, right now. Right now. All right. Hands up.
What we doing, Alright, we're gonna get it on tomorrow.
Zenith is a good fighter. We're gonna see. Chrisean can fight as well. Y'all seen her plenty of times on Baddies and on YouTube and everywhere else, child. She stay fighting. I mean, she knocked out Tamar Braxton's assistant's teeth, child. Okay, little guy over there was eating them patty pies, knocked his damn teeth out. I don't mean to laugh about that, but y'all know she stay fighting. But this is, I guess, where it matters most. I'm glad that she not street fighting and that she's taking it into the ring where she can actually fight and not go to jail. Okay, and make a little bag too. How she gonna gonna pay her a nice little bag if she wins this fight. So we'll see. I hope we can find it on. My husband said he's gonna get it up, so hopefully we can watch it and I can give you guys some highlights. Okay. But of course, it probably we'll see some clips because I'm sure they'll have them on probably like Hollywood Unlocked, Shade Room, or something like that. Nevertheless, we'll come back and spin the block on that and give y'all updates on who won, some highlights of the fight, all of that. Okay, this is right on my alley. I love stuff like this. I love fighting. Y'all know I kickbox as well. So yeah, honey. Yes, honey. Karen, I got hands. We do. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville clip, girl. All right, y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville does come on tomorrow night, not Friday night. Tonight is Bell Collective Birmingham. All right, Bell Collective Birmingham will be on tonight. I think it's 7 Central. All right, on Bravo, of course. Let's get into this clip here. These two clowns, of course, they're not together. Trish and Ken. I don't know why they keep, but y'all know everything is filmed like months back. The two of them, as you guys know, I've already told y'all that they broke up back in January of this year. So we're seeing this like after time. All right, but let's get into this. Trish, I feel like, is in this fucking twilight zone. Like, for a person to sit in front of you and tell you that I cheated on you to purposely hurt you because I didn't care anymore, you don't have anything to say. You just sitting there like, oh, okay. She's just sitting there like she's in the fucking twilight zone. So let's get into this. The most disrespectful shit I've ever seen. Let's go.
I feel like I started to become the evil person that I said you were being. And it's not cool, you know what I mean? Like, I can't call you evil and then do evil things. Now, this wasn't like I was doing it blatantly, but in essence, I was, because I didn't care, you know? I think I was hurt, frustrated. I just felt like in the moment, it felt right.
I was hurt when I saw you communicate it to somebody, because I thought we were working on fixing things then.
I mean, this might sound crazy, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but that was my whole point. I wanted to see if I could hurt your feelings. I feel like I started to become.
That's the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. You don't have nothing to say after all he just said to you. Right? You don't have nothing to say after all he said. Honestly, the two of them, and I keep saying this, the two of y'all should have never been together. I think that Ken was more so self-serving in this relationship. He got everything that he wanted in this. He wanted you. He wanted to have access to your kids so he could play stepdaddy and tell you what to do and run around bragging and telling everyone that he paid all the bills of the house so that he can feel like he's macho man, right? And it was very easy for him to go out and step out and cheat. As soon as you said, let's have a break, let's take a break because this situation is toxic, what's the first thing he did? Went out and met somebody else and then came and told you that he was doing it. Like, that tells you already he don't give a fuck about you if he can go out and do that and then come and tell you and don't care about your reaction or your feelings of how that may make you feel that the person that you say you love, y'all living together and all of that, playing, you know, husband and wife and all of that. And you're going out and you're looking all booed up, and then in the house y'all fighting like cats and dogs. It's a sad situation. I'm really glad that they left each other alone because this relationship wasn't going anywhere. It just wasn't. I think it was more asexual. I think it was more physical than anything. Speaking of physical, that's one of the reasons why they're not together anymore. But yeah, and we can say allegedly. That's a real thing. Ken, keep your hands to yourself out here, allegedly. Possibly, maybe, okay. But we've already covered this. I don't want to stay on this too long. But yeah, that's what's going to happen on the episode tonight. Moving right along. All right. Okay, so I have one after that. Let me move this down because now I want to get into this. Shout out to my girl. Let me go back. Hold on. Okay. Shout out to my girl, T from TV. I hope y'all saw her video earlier. Because Melody Cherie, honey, went out here and filed a garnishment against Martell. Let's take a look at it right quick. For you guys, if you guys want to hear more details about it, I'm gonna send you to T from TV so she can get those views because she did bring it to the YouTube streets. All right, we do want to respect that. She doesn't mind us talking about this. I'm just going to give her credit on that because, again, she did bring it to the YouTube streets. But I'm going to definitely speak on it because I do cover Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff. So as you guys can see on my screen, court document, this is a real thing. As of 4/24 of 2026, 11:02 a.m., docket number 47-DR-2020-900543-02 in the Circuit Court of Madison County, Alabama. Deborah Kaiser is the clerk. United States judicial process of garnishment. All right, a writ of garnishment. Martell owes Melody thousands of dollars, and she is not going to allow him to walk away with that and spend it on his dry ponytail wearing ass side piece that he done went up here and knocked out. So knocked up rather. At the end of the day, she filed this writ of garnishment to have his wages garnished until he pays her money. I don't blame her. She has children to take care of. Martell does not pay any child support whatsoever. He barely takes care of the kids when it's his week. You guys already know she was also having to take food over to his house when it was his week with the kids. He couldn't even feed them. So she's taking on a huge chunk of the financials and responsibilities as far as the children go, but he has money to do other things and go other places and spend on his side piece. No, your children come first, motherfucker. So at the end of the day, this is why she went and filed this on him, and I'm glad she did. All right. You know, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and read what it says in its entirety. Again, shout out to T from TV. You guys go over and check her out to get the totality of this information. All right, we just gonna hit it and quit it. So to any law enforcement officer of the state of Alabama, you are hereby commanded to serve this process of garnishment on the garnishee, Bank Independent G001, and a copy of the defendant Martell LeVar Holt, okay, and make proper return to this court. Notice to the defendant, read the important information on the next page regarding your rights. Notice to garnishment, you are the garnishee in the above claim. All right, so you must complete and file the enclosed answer form within 30 days from service of process. If you fail to file an answer, the plaintiff can proceed for judgment against you for the amount of the claim plus costs. Mailing the notarized answer form to the clerk of the court at the address below constitute making a proper appearance in court. You must answer, number one, whether you are or will be indebted in the defendant at this time you receive this process, or when you make your answer, or during the intervening time. Continuing on, number two says whether you will be indebted to the defendant in the future by existing contract, or number three then says whether by existing contract you are liable to the defendant for the delivery of personal property or for the payment of money, or number four says whether you have in your possession of control money of or effects belonging to the defendant. You are commanded to retain the amount indicated above from wages, salary, or other compensation due to which become due to the defendant for such period of time as necessary to accumulate the sum of $8,019. Says the judgment and cost, you are required after a period of 30 days from the first retention of any sum from the defendant wages, salary, or compensation to begin paying the monies withheld into court as they are deducted or withheld, and continue to do so on a monthly or more frequent basis until the full amount is withheld. You guys know Martell does still get a paycheck from from Kingdom Reigns. He gets paid from Kingdom Reigns Entertainment, which is Carlos King's company on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, he is a cast member on Love and Marriage Huntsville. He does get paid for that. He does have his builder's license now, so he is doing jobs. I hear he's been doing some things with Chris Fletcher as well. So any money that he accumulates, he will have to, they are garnishing that in order to pay this $8,000 debt that he owes Melody. This is only karma. Y'all know he stole the $17K from Melody a while back and refused to give it back to her. But she said, hey, not again. You're not helping me financially as you need to. You're not going to take any more money from me. So she has decided to garnish his wages. That's great for her. I applaud that. Okay, I do. Because motherfucker, you grown out here. You work. You don't get to do what you want to do with your money and don't help with your children financially the way that you should, and you know, sit on her 8K like that. And no, hell no. So I applaud her. If employment of the defendant is terminated before the sum is accumulated, you are required by law to report the termination and pay into court within 15 days after termination. All sums withheld in compliance with this garnishment. See instructions on garnishment attached to this packet. If you have in your possession or control property or money belonging to the defendant, which is not wages, salary, or compensation, and is exempt as a matter of law, you are further commanded to hold the property or money or the amount shown above as total, whichever is less, subject to the orders of this court. Date issued, which was today. This landed today in court. 4/24/2026. Deborah Kaiser is the clerk. It gives the address of the courthouse, of course. This process was executed by a servant copy of Garnishing. It gives all of that, and a par tree and a fucking pear tree. All right. So Martell owes Melody $8,019. She is not going to allow him to keep bopping around in them tight ass Easter pants and them funky ass, musky ass loafers with no damn pennies in them. And she said, bitch, you're going to pay me my money and you're going to do it by a process of execution. So that's what the fuck it is. And that is it and all on that. All right. What do you think about it? Let's get into the last topic and we're going to get on up out of here. Okay. I'm going to hold y'all. Some of y'all going to watch Michael Jackson tonight. I already did. So y'all go and enjoy it if you are. Okay. It's a great movie. I'm going to keep talking about it. All right. But let's go ahead and get into this last topic. Ray J is spilling tea on these SEX tapes with the Kardashians. Child, this is some stuff I didn't even know. I didn't know that many damn tapes out. All right. Ooh, child, everybody's always getting sued around here. It's so crazy, but we gotta stay on top of it. And y'all can come on over here to the Camera Rush Show. You know I'm gonna give y'all the tea, right? So if you want that tea, honey, tap on in here. We got it. All right, so Hollywood Unlocked. Let's get into it. Ray J sits down, okay, with this fool right here and talks about the Kardashians and says that Kris Jenner actually watched all the SEX tapes with her daughter. Y'all know she pushed the SEX tapes in order to make her daughter, Kim Kardashian, famous. So Cam Newton sits down and interviews Ray J, who's supposed to be out of the country in Africa or somewhere getting voodoo put upon him so he can get these whatever's going on with his heart fixed. You remember he said he was going over there to get some kind of soothsayers and voodoo and all this other stuff on him, child, hexes and all this put on him to see if it could heal his heart condition. Maybe he came back. Maybe he went on over there already. I don't know, but he's sitting here. Let's get into it. Ray J claims that Kris Jenner made him and Kim Kardashian record 3 SEX tapes, but only one was released to the public. He said that she made us do more and she watched them. What kind of mother forces her daughter in order to do a SEX tape to be famous? Tapes, because it's 3 according to him. Published this tape with her daughter in the nude, getting plowed out. And I'm gonna say it again. Ray J is corny as fuck, but the nigga is hanging. Okay, the boy is part horse and part man. I promise to God, because I saw the tape. All right, I sure the fuck did, and I was like, is that a prop? Is that a sock? Like, what is it? And upon them zooming in, child, Ray J is Ray J-ing. That's all I'm gonna say. Ray J, he got a lot going on down there. He do. Okay. You would not think it to look at him, but he does, girl. He's hanging. But let's get hanging and swinging. Okay. I'm trying to get off of just had something ran by my face right quick. All right, so let's get into what Cam Newton and Ray J has to say in this interview. Let's go. Let me go ahead and put on my trigger just in case. Just because of the topic, okay? Just because. Sound on YouTube like, all right now.
We seen a sex tape. How many sex tapes exist?
3.
How many did the public see?
I think 1.
And you're saying Kris Jenner was a part of all 3 in some capacity, with knowing that this was happening.
She made us do it.
Not made.
She made us shoot them, bro.
Not made.
She watched them. I had the first one that was long time ago. She made us do more, bro. She made us do more, and she watched us, and she watched it.
So Kris Jenner was in the room while you were having sex with Kim?
No.
Okay, so
because then at that point I was young and naive. So when she sent us to Santa Barbara to do it, at that point I was like, it's just weird, and I hate to say it because I was super dumb and I was super naive and I was young. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna fuck her mama too, because why does she want us to keep doing? You know, as a young man, I'm like 22 or 20, like, you know, I'm like, I think that they want to. It's awkward. Now that I have kids, it's disgusting.
Oh my goodness, child.
But back then, 20 years ago, you know, you don't think the way you think now. And it's sad to do that.
We seen a sex tape. How many sex tapes exist?
Did this boy just say he was going to try to sleep with the mama too? He says that the mother made them do it. So it sounds like she was, you know, doing any and everything that she could to push her daughters into stardom. But we already know what the Kardashians give, child. Right? It's the same mama they say stepped out with O.J. Simpson and brought a little gift back home. And that gift is named Khloe Kardashian. I like you, Khloe, but you don't look like the rest of your sisters. And I know you can dye your hair. You can put as much Beijing around the edges all you want, baby. But I don't think you're a real Kardashian. Right? I just don't. Robert Kardashian, I do not believe is your father. The rumors have been swirling, child, since before time that O.J. Simpson was your damn daddy. When I compared the pictures of his other daughter and y'all look like twins. Y'all got the same facial, bone structures, hair, same everything, right? You could be twins damn near. So I believe that Kris slept with him? I do. Kris Jenner got this younger black guy now that she's dating as well. And then she was married to old Katie Bruce over there. Y'all know Bruce is a girl now. Okay, he kissed the girl and he is the girl. Anyway, but so yeah, I do feel like that family is very sick. I feel like all of Hollywood has plowed through each and every one of them. I mean, hell, the game said he slept with all the sisters. He probably slept with the mama too. All right, because that's how they get down up in there, allegedly. But Ray J definitely says that he did get a lot of money from the SCX tapes. All right. He did get a lot of money, according to him, from the SCX tapes. And unfortunate for him, Kim became more famous when Ray J was really doing all the work. Kim was one of those lazy fucks in the movie. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Kim just laying there like she was like Hollywood. She knew what the hell she was doing. It's probably her, well, I ain't going to say her first time, but maybe she was nervous on camera. And the fact that her mom was probably standing there watching while this whole production was going down has to be weird. I would not want to watch a tape with my son getting busy with somebody. Like, that's just showing you how weird their family is. But 3 tapes. So she fished around that one tape, which made them a lot of money. They're probably still making money off that damn tape. But Kim was able with her thieving ass because she was stealing money and clothing from Brandy. Y'all know she used to be like a closet stylist for Brandy. She would go out and shop for like different celebrities. They would give her the credit card. She would go into these stores like Neiman Marcus and Gucci and Prada and all these stores and buy certain outfits, and she would arrange their closets. That's what she was doing for Brandy Norwood, which is Ray J's sister. And they found some mismanagement of funds, hence the reason Brandy fired her ass. So very quickly after that is when that SEX tape dropped and she became famous. And that's how we came to know Kim Kardashian. Nobody knew who the fuck she was. Nobody cared who she was until that tape dropped. And now she's like a household name thanks to Ray J making her famous, right? But what do y'all think about that? It's weird that he said he thought he was going to sleep with the mama. Yeah, it just surprised me. Absolutely not. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed all of our topics. Let me know what y'all think about Kenya Moore getting kicked out. this whole writ of execution with her response. Okay. Michelle ATLian pulling up down there, getting the tea child. I figured she was going to do something crazy. Britt Edie pulling up and also having something to say about it. Like, nanny boo boo. All right. Let me know what y'all think about Jermaine Jackson being sued for sexual assault. Let me know what y'all think about Chrisean Rock's fight coming up with Zenith Zion. Okay, Chrisean Holy Hands Rock, girl's her name. Let me know what y'all think about the Love and Marriage Huntsville clip, as well as Martell's garnishment that Melody put upon him for $8,019. Let me also know what you guys think about this interview with Cam Newton and Ray J about this SCX tape with the Kardashians. That's it, and that's all. Let me take this banner down, child, because we don't need it no more. All right. Yeah, sign off on all the topics that we discussed. I appreciate you all for coming in and supporting. Please don't forget to like up this video. You said the mammy is her madam. Yeah, it's like she's pimping her kids out. It's weird, right? It's given that she's pimping out her kids. That's the weirdest shit ever. I could never do that as a mom. But yeah, but thank y'all again for coming by. To my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, thank you so much. Rose Armstead and Truth TV Podcast. Thank y'all so much. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm about to go chill. I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm so tired. But thank you so much. All my content creators that watched as well. Shout out to Chit Chat with QT. I was over there chilling with her in her chat today. She said, Real, let me know when you go live. I'm gonna come support. So if you're in the bushes, Chit Chat with QT, shout out to you. Thanks for coming in support. And that's the homie. I love her down. I don't get to go over as much as I would like to because I'm manning so many doggone social media platforms and 2 YouTube channels now. So it's taking a lot of my time in addition to being working and everything else. I'm so damn busy. But shout out to her. I love her down. All right. Y'all go and check her out and support her. I definitely co-sign her. Who else? I can't think. I'm so tired. But yeah, thank you all. Of course, everyone for joining. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please check out Rail's World. I did add one parody video because that's all I could get out of me today. I'll try to answer more maybe tomorrow. But I'll see you guys later. Unless we have some breaking news or something like that pop up tonight, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys go out and have a wonderful night. Be safe if you're stepping out in your streets tonight. Get a designated driver. Please do not be out here carrying Hugering in these streets, okay? But until the next one, bye.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. Some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man.